Pronghorns are one of North America's most underrated wildlife species. They hold the title of the fastest land animal in the United States and are the second fastest in the entire world. These remarkable creatures thrive in open landscapes, drawing thousands of wildlife enthusiasts eager to catch a glimpse of them. They inhabit 18 states across the US, each offering unique environments that shape pronghorn populations. Let's take a closer look at where pronghorns are found and how they've adapted to these different regions. Arizona. Approximately 10,000 pronghorns roam Arizona's mix of desert and mountainous terrain. They've evolved to withstand high temperatures and limited rainfall while relying on the diverse vegetation these ecosystems provide. California. With a population of around 5,000, California's pronghorns are primarily found in the eastern regions of the state. In the mid-1900s, conservation efforts reintroduced pronghorns to areas where they had disappeared, focusing on restoring open grassland habitats. Today, these populations have stabilized and have even grown in certain regions. Colorado. Colorado is home to around 74,000 pronghorns, thriving in a variety of landscapes from high mountain ranges to expansive plains. They are most commonly found in the eastern and western regions of the state, particularly near the Great Plains, where they share the landscape with other iconic species such as bison. And if you live in any of these states, let me know where you've seen pronghorn. I'd love to hear your stories. Now back to the video. Idaho. Idaho's rugged terrain supports roughly 13,000 pronghorns. These animals use their speed to escape predators across vast distances. Harsh winters pose challenges, and some herds migrate to lower elevations or take shelter in the foothills to avoid deep snow and freezing conditions. Kansas. Approximately 2,000 pronghorns live in Kansas, favoring the rolling hills and open pastures with little tree cover. This allows for better visibility to detect predators. They often forage in agricultural fields, leading to occasional conflicts with farmers over grazing. Minnesota. Pronghorns are no longer found in significant numbers in Minnesota. The state's dense forest and wetland environments are not well suited for them. However, discussions occasionally arise about potential reintroduction efforts in the western prairies, where open grasslands do still exist. Montana. Montana boasts a thriving pronghorn population of around 155,000, primarily concentrated in eastern and southern parts of the state. The state's vast open grasslands provide an ideal habitat, making Montana a prime destination for wildlife watchers and photographers. Nebraska. While there is no precise population estimate, Nebraska's mixed grass prairies and rolling hills do offer a suitable habitat. Pronghorns were nearly wiped out by the early 1900s due to overhunting and habitat loss, but conservation efforts have successfully restored their presence in western and central Nebraska. Nevada. Nevada is home to roughly 68,000 pronghorns. The state's open sagebrush ecosystems, particularly in the northeast and western regions, provide prime habitat. Pronghorns contribute to Nevada's wildlife tourism and hunting economy, with highly sought-after hunting license available. New Mexico. Around 63,000 pronghorns inhabit New Mexico, where they are well adapted to the desert and semi-desert landscapes. They have unique behaviors to survive the arid conditions, such as grazing in the early morning and seeking shade during the midday heat. North Dakota. North Dakota hosts over 10,000 pronghorns, primarily in the prairie regions of the western part of the state. Their speed and keen eyesight help them evade predators like coyotes. Even though the state's pronghorn population is smaller than in others, conservation initiatives have helped maintain stability. Oklahoma. While no precise population estimate exists, pronghorns were successfully reintroduced to Oklahoma in the 1950s, particularly in the western regions. These efforts have helped the species regain a foothold in the state. Oregon. Oregon has one of the largest pronghorn populations with around 177,000 individuals. They are mainly found in the northeastern part of the state, where they often share rangelands with livestock. This sometimes leads to competition for grazing land, but also offers protection from predators. South Dakota. South Dakota supports approximately 35,000 pronghorns, with higher population densities in the western regions, meaning they're important to local ranching and conservation efforts. Texas. Texas is home to around 20,000 pronghorns, primarily in the far west regions. While populations have faced decline due to habitat loss, conservation programs focused on habitat restoration and protective regulations have helped numbers recover in recent years. Utah. Utah has approximately 16,000 pronghorns, thriving in the state's grasslands and open desert regions. Wildlife management programs play a key role in maintaining a stable population. Wyoming. Wyoming has the highest pronghorn population in the US, with more than 400,000 individuals. The state's vast open spaces and grasslands provide the ideal habitat for large herds, making it a key location for pronghorn conservation and observation. Pronghorns also don't only live in the US. There's a population of about 32,000 pronghorns that live in southern Alberta and Saskatchewan in Canada. Pronghorns are a true testament to adaptability, thriving across a range of environments from deserts to grasslands. Conservation efforts and habitat management have played a crucial role in maintaining their populations, ensuring that these fascinating animals continue to be a vital part of North America's wildlife landscape. Also, pronghorns aren't antelope, so stop calling them that. Their name is just pronghorns. And make sure you subscribe for more videos. Thank you.